real, I'm a nigga.
I already got crumbs on the table.
No. Sorry, I'm very much infantile. Like, I will make noises and stuff like that.
So you was telling me you don't drink or smoke or do any of that?
Yeah, I'm
So
an urban myth bartender. I don't do drugs or drink. Isn't that crazy? You'll never meet a bartender that didn't do either one.
I feel like I want to know. I actually want you to make me a drink. I'm more interested in that because for a person,
Depends on what you have.
I have tequila.
And that's it.
So that's it. But I wish I had more.
If you get actual stuff,
yeah,
like I can make you something.
Just give me a minute. I used to.
You gotta get like variety. Like you gotta
no.
too.
Listen to me. I used to make drinks. I just started back cooking for myself. I used to.
You're a chef.
No, God no. I used to have 2 roommates, and I used to cook for them, and they never wanted.
Nice as fuck.
I don't know. So I used to want them to clean though if I could. That was the deal.
That's a good trade-off.
Trade-off.
Why not?
These niggas didn't want to like do the dishes. Yeah.
So like, did you guys fight or what?
We didn't fight, but I just stopped cooking. I just like started buying myself food because they didn't want to clean. And so it was just like,
that makes sense to me.
Yeah, so after a while, I just got out the habit of cooking. So, yeah. Because I come from a big family, and I used to cook for, like, all my little cousins and stuff like that. But, yeah, I just started back cooking for myself, and I used to make myself drinks, you know. If you go, like, real far down on my Instagram, it's like, I used to post the drinks I used to make.
Cocktails and shit.
Yeah.
Well, look at you, goddammit. Well, maybe you can teach me a little something, you know?
I don't really know nothing. I just go by taste. Like, it was like, bro, it's like...
You just know your palate. And you
I know, exactly. I know what pleased me, and I know what each liquor tastes, and like, what juice and what
would complement it,
exactly.
Things like that.
See, my mom
you know what you should do?
What?
Because I already feel like you're pretty, like, different. You should become... I used to work at a place that has one of these. I still don't know how to say it. How the fuck y'all say it? Sommelier, a somm. We'll say that. I think that's short for it. A somm. It's like a wine connoisseur, basically. And you learn like what complements all of the wines and things like that. It's actually very interesting. I never gave a fuck because like I don't care about wine, but I act like I gave a fuck for the job.
I just started drinking Chardonnay to like go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah. Like
you should get into dessert ones. I feel like you like that.
Yeah.
They're like really sweet. Well, not really sweet. They're sweet
not Chardonnay. I think it's Cabernet. What's the
Cabernet?
Cabernet.
Red?
Yeah.
Red wines?
Yeah. I drink a glass of that to like go to sleep.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, life hitting you hard, huh?
Well, it's just like I used to sleep with someone, but like
and now you just use that to warm you up and go to bed.
I'm so fucking dead. It's just like it helps me go to sleep, or I'll just be tossing and turning.
I'm an insomniac, so I'm screwed either way.
Yeah, I am too.
It doesn't matter what I take.
I'd be like up 5 o'clock in the morning ranting on Instagram or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I know it sounds crazy, or probably not, since like I don't really have shit on my IG. I've never been into Instagram until quarantine, and I just decided to like actually be consistent on there, like just to kind of see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, and I actually got people who follow me. I thought that was weird as fuck, but thanks, guys. So. Yeah, I've never been into it. I missed that whole phase. I still don't know how to take pictures at the right angles and lighting and all this other weird shit that y'all know about. I just learned how to edit. That shit's actually pretty fun. It's like a good pastime. Like, it's like kind of, what's those little, like, stress relief things? Because, like, you do, you know, the smooth effect. Girls, if you're watching, you know what I'm talking about, the smooth effect. And I just, like, smooth the skin and zoom in, smooth in, and go to the next section. And I'm just like, oh, my God, this is, like, taking all of the stress and anxiety. I don't really have stress or anxiety, but, you know, it's a cool little pastime. You just sit there and color, kind of, almost.
I'm going to be real with you. I never had, like, anxiety before quarantine, but quarantine definitely gave me anxiety.
Really?
It's just,
how so?
It's just like something I've been through a lot of ups and downs during quarantine, a lot of different dynamics. I'm like low-key transitioning right now as we speak. And it's just like, it was like a lot of situations. I'm coming from a public breakup and everything. Yeah.
Lucy, I know.
Yeah, I know, exactly. So just going back and forth like with her. And
I saw something like that.
Yeah. And
from your shit. I was like, baby, keep it cute. Don't let them see you sweat.
Oh yeah. No, it's like, but that's the whole thing. Like my whole thing was I've always been open and honest about who I am.
Yeah.
I've never been afraid to be real with myself.
Yeah.
And my audience.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like I don't need to pretend to be anybody else but myself, and that's what like it literally helps me. Like people be thinking I'll be talking about anybody or somebody or reaching, but I'm talking to myself on my post. That's therapy for me.
Oh yeah.
Like I rarely even watch anybody else's story.
To put that out into existence.
Exactly. I need to hear it for myself, and I need to and like keep seeing it and keep reminding myself.
Okay.
Like for a peace of mind.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
At least you know what works for you.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of still struggle with ways to get me to do X, Y, Z. Like if it's not like school related or work related, it's pretty hard to get me to do any damn motherfucking thing. Like I'm pretty chill. I'm probably like the hardest working lazy motherfucker you'll ever meet. Like I'm a workaholic. I'll work all day till my feet bleed. Be at school all day long. But outside of that, I will just lay there and not do anything. Like my house will be a mess. My dog will have to go out to shit. And I'll be like, give me one more hour. Like that's how bad I am. Like I'm really that fucking lazy. Like
bro, you gotta take the dog out.
I know.
You gotta take the dog out.
Edit that out. I don't want to sound like a bad mom.
Oh my god.
I love you, Mimi, baby.
Oh my god. Poor dog.
Right.
I'm gonna take a shot for your dog. How about that?
Take a shot. Pour it out on the fucking carpet for him. No, just kidding. He's like, no, I'm gonna drink it. I don't want to waste it. Cannot do that. Can I sit this here?
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
But
Mm-hmm.
what was I gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
And I'm a bad mom.
Bro, this is like low key fun. Like this is like this is legit this is the first episode here at Lou's Playhouse. I wanted to do this just because like I hate saying this, but I am technically a public figure. I didn't really ask for it; it just kind of happened. And it's like like there's a lot of things that's like said or people say or like do about me, and it's just like
chop their ass down. The fuck? I'm just playing.
I rather just I was like, fuck it, I just create my own medium and just
so you can say what the fuck you want to say and address what you need to address.
What I want to address. Yeah.
So all you naysayers and you shit talkers, drop a motherfucking comment so he can talk his shit.
Exactly.
Cause he's here to air it out.
And it's just like
it's
just like people because people perceive you the way they do, and it's just like it's like it's like I want to say it's not fair, but it's like
it isn't fair.
But you have no choice. Yeah, what can you do?
It's out of your control.
So that's why I said I'm taking it to a different medium.
Yeah,
taking it to my own hands because I used to just do it on Instagram and whatnot. I don't have a Twitter because
I'm banned from Twitter, by the way.
How are you banned from Twitter?
Yo, listen, I know I sing pool, but I actually like run my motherfucking mouth. My mouth is lethal. Like, watch out, I'll cut your ass. Like,
I've never been really good with Twitter, so I just like I never used it.
Oh, I fit right in.
I'd be like, fuck, bro. It's just because like first off, my grammar's horrible, so like I'll be like looking like what the fuck is this?
They'll be like, no, it's there,
bro. It's so many people that check people's grammar. It's literally that's a subculture.
That's a beach, man. That is a
I've seen YouTube people just going in on people on like just reading people's Twitter.
Like I said what the fuck I said, and you still understood what the fuck I meant.
Also, people, bro, you got to think about every city have their own type of like dialect. And it's
their own language, their own slang, their own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how they text and like everything.
Yes.
So it's just like, bro, what the fuck is people saying? Like, I
what do they say? And just because you don't understand, don't make it wrong. We can be different.
I literally like like who I was talking to, I literally just like watch her be on Twitter and like whatever she would like be looking at, I just look at because that's I'm like I'm not about to be on there checking that shit. I'm like what's going down the thread.
It's addicting. I love Twitter.
Yeah.
I wasn't into Instagram like that until recently, but I love Twitter. That shit was.
See, I use Instagram like I should use Twitter, but I like pictures. I'm a visual person.
I've never been in these pictures because I still don't know how to take them, honestly.
See, that's my thing. I love a scene. I love pictures. I love. As you can tell by all the art, I love art.
She cute. She real cute in here.
Yeah, like
she's giving me nice, light, airy, and fluffy.
Is it a vibe?
It's a what? Are you joking?
I was asking a question.
Scratch that.
That was a real question.
It's not a vibe.
What is it?
It's a mood.
Okay, there. I like that.
That's
a grown up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a grown up answer. I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
It sounds grown.
It sounds grown up.
It's
that's what I'm trying to do. I'm all about at this point in my life.
It's an aesthetic. Fuck that. It's an aesthetic.
There you go. That's even better. Like I'm on like this whole path of like growth and like.
I'm passing the blunt to you.
Okay.
Yeah, on the thing of growth.
And just like
you just threw the rock to the ground.
I did.
I just paid for that.
I did. I'm just on this like just trying to like find this new me and just try to that freaked me out because the candle was lit and then I'm like, yo, is my
unlit?
No, I thought my fucking computer was on fire.
I'm just playing.
Oh my god, I'm lit. Okay, so anyway. I lost track. What was I talking about? Growth. So I'm just
Hallelujah.
I'm just on a path of like growth and just trying to be a better me. Honestly.
I feel like honestly the journey of growth, it never really stops. We just get better at it. Yeah. Like all things in life. But we're gonna be growing and changing and learning ourselves forever. Like, and then once we feel like we got it, bam, and then another chapter in your life happens and you gotta relearn that shit.
Yeah.
It's a constant uphill battle. For some people, the learning curve's a bit steep, but some people, you know, it's a little easier depending on the tools you're given, where you grow up, blah, 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 all that shit that goes into heavy shit that we don't really care to talk about. Politics, religion, bitches, whatever. So
no, for real.
So yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like I'm definitely still learning about myself and growing. I just feel like I do it more in a more poised fashion. Because I definitely I'm very anyone that knows me, or at least that knew me from high school, I'm very put together. I'm very
organizing. I got it together.
It seemingly have it together. You know what I'm saying? I just usually have my ducks in a row. You know what I'm saying? I usually don't have bad things happen to me because I'm very calculated like that, you know? Or when it comes to changes in my life, I just try not to put myself in bad positions, and it's worked out pretty much for most of my life. That's what I'm boring as hell. I'm really boring as hell. I swear to God. If I'm not spreading my legs, it's not entertaining. So, but yeah. So I try to stay organized. And
you're still doing it.
So I used to be a dancer, not a stripper. Everybody always thinks when I say that I mean a stripper. Not a stripper.
Oh,
I used to do ballet and stuff like that. Ballet, hip hop, jazz. All of it.
My sister was a cheerleader all the way up from I want to say 8th grade,
what
professional,
kind of
the going on tour.
Okay, so she was a
competition, competitive cheerleader.
Okay, cool. I got respect for that. I was gonna say,
I
ain't got shit.
Not like high school. Not like high school.
But yeah, I respect those type of cheerleaders because they're actual gymnasts.
Yeah.
And
we paid for her to go to class,
the training.
The training and everything, and it was just it was aggravating because we used to have to drive so fucking far.
Oh yeah, it's a commitment. When
it is a commitment.
Dance that competitive dance and cheer.
Yeah,
it's money too.
And that's the crazy thing. She wanted to go to Austin and go to school to be one of the cheerleaders. And I'm here in Texas. I'm like, how the fuck did this happen?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, how the fuck you end up in St. Louis and I'm fucking in Texas? That's not how it's supposed to go.
It's supposed to switch.
It's supposed to be the opposite way.
But life never happens how you want it to.
Exactly.
Because I was not supposed to be in Texas.
How did you get to Texas?
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna tell another boring story. I'll go back to the ratchet, interesting vagina pussy sex talk in a minute. But okay, I'm gonna do it real quick because I don't want y'all to fall asleep. All right, so like in high school, like I was a nerd or whatever. Everybody was like, if anybody gonna make it, T gonna make it. So I had like a lot of like Fulbrights and stuff, like out of state. I didn't apply anywhere in state because I hated where I was from. And I was like, get up out of here. I'm not coming back because I don't want to. I'm glad I made it out. And y'all motherfuckers ain't get me. I ain't get got. So I ain't coming back so I can get got. So anyway, I ended up going to school like 2 hours away in some small ass town. Again, as a city bitch, you're not used to that. I damn near went crazy. I spent like a year there. And I, on a whim, called my grandparents and I said, come and get me. And I ended up going back to school, back home for like a semester. My mom was the one who made me go to school in state, even though I wanted to go out of state so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, because like right when I graduated, guess where this bitch went?
Where did she go?
Great old state of Texas. Yeah. That's where the fuck she went.
Everything's bigger.
So, Jesus Christ. So, she was like, she just kept asking me to come down here with her. She's like, just come down here with me, Tia, please, 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 Tia, please, 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 please. Yeah. And then I was like, fuck it. Why not? So I went down here for school, and it was cheaper than actually my school back home, and that's with the in-state tuition. Yeah. Texas schools are really fucking cheap.
Everything is like reasonable down here.
Everything, the cars, the houses, the community, everything is fucking reasonable down here. Like, it's very attractive, you know? I get what they're trying to do here, you know what I'm saying? But all you guys are attracting are more the blues. So next year you guys just might be, you know, in the next 4 years you might just be a blue state, but we'll steer clear of that conversation.
You was talking about
huh?
I was talking about a whole different other thing.
No, I tied it in.
Okay.
I was talking about the same thing, and I kind of snuck that in there, but we're gonna wind it back.
I like how you cleaned up what I was saying. You cleaned it up. There you go.
That's what women are here to do. We just cook and clean for you, motherfucker. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, so I'm still down here on school. I'm gonna apply elsewhere for another set of schooling once I'm done after this semester. But it's like it's my best bet to go to school in Texas, even though I really want to be on the next thing smoking out of this bitch. If I get accepted here, I will stay. I really don't want to. It makes the most sense, but if it
what are you going to school for?
Okay, another boring combo, guys. I'm a chameleon, you know. It's black women, we gotta be chameleons. So I'm going to school for. Don't laugh. I'm being for real, okay?
I'm gonna laugh.
Biochemical research.
Okay. Why would I laugh at that?
Because a lot of people don't expect it.
Oh, because they just see your boobs and be like...
They're like, oh, you're a bartender. You're a dummy.
Nah.
Or like, if they go to like my restaurant job, they're like...
Bro, honestly...
Why is your ass out?
I'm going to be real with you. I never judge anybody. Like, I don't
either.
I don't judge anybody about...
But people
like,
are mad judgmental.
Oh, yeah, they're mad judgmental. I hate judgments. I'm a Pisces, so I hate judgmental people.
Yeah. I hate it too. I feel like it shows ignorance. That's one of my degrees, psychology. So I really be looking at people.
But like, so I was like again, I'm from the city, so I'm always surrounded by like all different types of people.
Yeah.
Like when I got into my fashion,
you have that exposure. You're not ignorant.
Exactly. When I went into my fashion internship, you know, I had all different types of friends. Like that's when I had my first like gay friend. Like
really?
Yeah, that's like well, I knew like gay people. Like,
but you weren't friends.
I wasn't friends with them exactly. So like his name is like Compton. I never forget him, and I thank him to this day because he got me into my early college program, and my senior year. So
y'all gonna stop disrespecting the gays.
Yo, Compton,
that's one thing y'all not gonna do.
Compton, I love you, bro.
Compton.
So But yeah, it's just like I was surrounded by a whole way different type of people that I don't think I'd never think I'd be around if I never went to those programs. So I thank my brother for putting me on. God rest his soul. But like,
Oh.
yeah.
Don't talk about it.
No,
Just go over it.
Yeah. So he hit me up and was just like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, you need to get into this program because I was playing football at the time, and he had stopped because he ended up getting into one of the programs too. They had all different types of programs. He was going to be for culinary. He loved cooking. And
he's the chef.
yeah, he's the chef.
Hey!
He's the chef. And so he was like, bro, he's like, you know, because he had injured his leg.
Oh shit! So you gotta get about
so
it.
So he you know, his mom made him do different stuff, and then that's how I found out about it. And he was like, bro, just go. And you know, I just bro, I literally went with a sketch pad, some little like fucked up drawings, and like people
got up in that bitch.
I did.
Shit, with your
Charm.
fucked up ass
Fucking
drawing.
charm. That's what I have. I have charm in his
You know what I'm
face.
saying? The fuck?
And it was just like, yo, people had real garments, like all of that. And I was just like, bro, how the fuck did I get in? It was like, we liked your personality. So it was just like, and that's where I learned how to sew and everything. And it was just like, sewing sucks. It's a bitch. Oh my god. I wanted to fucking cry. Like fucking cry. Like,
but when you love it, like all that hard shit, like it doesn't even phase you.
I ended up transitioning from fashion. Well, I'm still into fashion because I still make my own clothes. But I fell in love with screen printing and then when so I went to fashion, and then I got into a program for screen printing, and after I found out screen printing, I learned graphic designs, and that's what I fell in love.
Then I make your own shit for real, and on the fly.
That's where I fell in love because when we was doing screen printing, we was making screens and everything. We was doing everything by hand. So like, if we like the image, we have to draw it or like find a magazine, make cutouts, you know, edit everything. And then if we needed something like a picture, a digital,
right?
Like the teachers would take us to the graphic design lab. And actually edit, and that's why I found out what the fuck graphic design was. And I'm like, yo, what is this?
Right.
Like, yo, like, like little, you know, it was like a little seed. The seed, once the seed was planted, I was like, this class is for this, and that's the early college program I was telling them about. I got into that. The person who was doing the interviews, Compton, my homie. He was the one doing interviews. Me and him was just in a fashion program together. Instead of getting interviewed by him, instead of interviewing with him, he just took me straight down to the teachers and introduced me to the teachers. I showed them my little programs I had on my little computer, like that I did. It wasn't no way.
Oh yeah.
They was like,
in there like swimwear.
In here. And you know, today's history. It's history, and I've been like, you know, doing graphic work for different. I used to do graphic work for a boutique down here in Chicago, like fresh out of high school, and you know, that's why.
Look, you don't think of your money. Fuck a traditional route. Fuck what I'm doing. God damn it. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, it was just like but I still went to college, and it was funny you said you went to like a little small town. I went to college in East Peoria, Illinois. I felt like I was stuck on the island because
I know. Oh my god, I felt like I was melting. I was like, yo, get me out of this shit. Bro. Their biggest like shopping there, I think, was like J.C. Penney's